we talk about another legend. New Orleans, a legend in his own right. Departed less than about a year ago, right? We talk about Josephine Johnny.
Oh, Josephine Johnny? Yeah, that was the homie. He cool. And one time, in a nightcap, the Cali was shooting dice in the bathroom, and allegedly, some dudes out the Cali robbed Josephine Johnny. They robbed the whole dice game. They robbed the whole dice game, but you know, Josephine Johnny was one that was shooting dice. Josephine Johnny left and came back to the nightcap. He swung the door open and hitting that bitch with an SKS. He shot in there. He hit the girl up, Josephine, Wandrika, and shot and skinned some other people up. He like hit in the leg or something. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And
damn, Johnny was the chain.
Yeah, but nigga mad about that though. Like, we can come there and do some, you know, you shooting at anybody. Mad about that. And Looga Black. Yeah. Looga Black came down there and said, "Twin, where Mimi at?" I said, "He upstairs in the dungeon." He said, "Tell him bring that 4.5. I mean that 4.4 down here." With a long, it was like a Joker gun, about this long motherfucker. Long ass thumb cocker. It was a 4.4. Mimi went got that bitch and gave it to Looga. Josephine Johnny had been passing down the street around the project. Boy, Looga got out there, pulled out behind that boy. Boom! Then he stepped with that leg. You know he crippled. Hit that bitch again. Boom! Step with the leg. We getting that Josephine Johnny behind that shit. Boy, you know what I'm saying? Laughing like a motherfucker. It was serious. But he was hitting though. Looga Black is like Looga Black stood up for that. He stood up. Yeah.
I never knew that shit.
He got shot. He got shot. You never just seen the story like,
bro, you know? Never in my life knew that dude was crippled.
Yeah. Not crippled like crippled. He could walk. He could walk. He got a little limp. Yeah. Okay, but when he was shooting, every time he shoot, boom, it takes a step with that leg. Yeah. Boom! Take a step with that leg. But we were laughing like big ass Joker gun. Looga Black was a real motherfucker. Yeah, that's the homie. Stupid, bro. Free Looga Black, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, you see Looga was like one of the maybe top 3, top 5 of all the realists that ever came from New York, right? Could you say that? As far as street, as far as slinging iron and shit like that.
Man, no, I wouldn't put him in no top 5, but man, Looga Black about his business. I wouldn't put him in top. I wouldn't take him out the top 5. I'm putting it like this: he my homie, he my partner. He no different than any other stand-up dude. He gonna stand up and do what he got to do. He's just like everybody else. Yeah.
Speaking of that,
I wouldn't call nobody no top 5. They got no you never heard of. They got in New Orleans. Period.
Now, you never. You about to say not just gun busting, but if you had to say the top coldest 5 in the Know Your period, just. I mean, I know you say that's kind of hard.
See, man, I go back to names that people don't even know. They'll probably be mad at me if I don't put them in their top 5. There's a whole bunch of them you can't really say.
You're crazy with a top 5.
Yeah, I can't even say. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I left some people out there. I didn't even mention. If I didn't mention your name, because I think you're probably still playing ball. So I'm not mentioning no name that's still in the streets. But I had to come back and put Stuff name out there and chill. You know, people like that. Lil Wireless, Lucky Bo, Mel. You know what I'm saying? People like that. Bet on. Yeah, who I ain't mentioned. You know what I'm saying?
Top 3, if you had to say, right? You don't have to ask if you want some top three rappers in the Know You. Ever.
Slim, Juvie.
Okay. Derek?
Derek not from the Know You like that.
All right.
He from the St. Thomas.
Okay.
Derek was cold though. I mean, shit, boy.
You say Slim, Juvie. What about Yellow from UNLV?
He from off 6 and B.
Okay.
He realized the mouth. Yeah, like I'm gonna be real. Like, people don't really know. People from like Baron Street. Jay Electronica. Jay Electronica. He used to hang around Jacko.
So you would put Jay in that top 3?
Yeah, I would.
I would definitely say Juvie.
Rest in peace, Mookie. That's his cousin. Mookie stayed on Forest Street on outside. That's his cousin. That's his cousin Mookie. That's how you know. I ain't gonna say he got a pass. His family from right there. So he'll be around. He's a little quiet, laid back dude. Man, shout out to Jay Electronica. That's a real one. Turk. You don't forget about Turk. Turk was the homie, man. More than we done got Turk was more than a rapper.
I heard Turk used to run that real shit back then too.
Man, Turk was more than a homie. Turk used to actually be around us. What I mean is, he stayed in the TC. But you know, people from the TC always come on Washington for rent. That's their hood too. I'm from uptown, but I'm gonna tell you, the East, the 6th Ward, the 8th Ward, the 7th Ward, across the river, all that shit, bro. It's the 17th. The 17th was so crucial, but the 17th used to all be together at one time. What I mean is, from my understanding, from what I hear, I'm not sure, so don't quote me on this, but they're not all together. You know, you got this side beefing with that side, that side beefing with this side. 17 used to be very. That's their politics. So I'm gonna step out of that. That's their politics, right? But at one time, if you came from somewhere else, you came to the 17th talking that shit, the whole 17th gonna get up on your ass. Real talk. 17th. They got a part of the 17th they call Know Your Groove now. You dig?
Know Your Groove.
Know Your Groove. Holly Grove in the Know Your. Click clack. Shout out to Neil. Shout out to Charlie, man. Yeah, shout out to some real ones, man. But man, I got partners in Pigeon Town. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Toll Sam. Shout out Donovan. Yeah, Donovan. Donald Ray. You know, R.I.P. Puff, Lil Droop, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Magic, man. Magic, man. Shout out to Cowboy. Sam, shout out to Rodney, Smiley. Yeah, man.
What about BTY, y'all? I know you kind of in the new.
No, I never met. I met him before at a parade. Yeah, but I ain't really. He too young to be in. I with my little cousin Quan. Rest in peace, Quan. And he recognized Quan and said, "What's up? What's up? What's up?" You know, we hollered at him for a little bit.
Some of the major New Orleans from you got Skip, P-Town Mo, right?
P-Town Mo. P-Town, I'm gonna tell you about P-Town Mo, dog. Like P-Town Mo is a dog. He was a that was everywhere.
Yep. He wasn't scared.
He had to be a that was really about to be because P-Town Mo didn't duck no wreck. That nigga was everywhere. He was there. I seen him for years and years. But they got a lot of people at the 17th that big names. I don't want to say a lot of people names, people that's still free, that's still doing anything. I don't know. But there's a lot of rappers at the 17th, bro. A lot of them.
Jerko Man.
Yeah. That's the homie. That's a real G.
New side.
He from the old side. Well, he really stayed on the new side, but he from the old side. Like Moses, his G. He's short, you know, but he a gangster. Let me tell you a quick story about Jerko Man. When Jerko Man came back to the Magnolia one time, he went to Cali, come back, he had an orange rag on. He was a Hoover Crip, banging Hoover criminal.
Yeah.
Right? I thought it was kind of odd because we don't gang bang in New Orleans, bro. Like, especially where we from, we don't gang bang. No disrespect to nobody else's hood, we just don't fuck with that. That's just not what we do. Nobody from nowhere finna come institute no kind of law around here. Not on no new side, not on those, not on no yo front of town, back of town, or Mel, none of that shit. Right? But we happened to be out there one time, me and him. And
he was with a broad.
Yeah.
And the broad people, we in Hoover Hood in LA. We in Hoover Hood. What 52nd and 53rd and Hoover.
53rd and Hoover.
On 53rd and Hoover. Now, if you know, you know. Who stay right there. We ain't gonna even get into that.
Right.
So anyway, when the dude put up with the weed, we running it, we chopping it up. You know, a couple of homies start coming around and shit.
Y'all from the Magnolia? We like, yeah.
Yeah. So I asked the dude, I said, man, my partner be claiming Hoover. I said, he from New Orleans. They said, what's his name? I said, his name Jermaine. He said,
Lil Country?
Lil Tex. I was like, nah, I don't know about no Lil Tex. Man, I got on the phone and called him. Called Jerk. Right on the spot. He answered the phone. I was like, what's up, y'all? Told him what it was. I had him the phone.
The niggas knew who he was.
They knew who he was, bro.
That's how small the world is.
They knew him.
And we didn't go out there trying to, like, check his credibility. They just mentioned his name and then we said we knew him and called him.
Yeah.
They knew that. So he's a real
Hoover. He a real thing.
On another coast.
He a real Hoover. He the real thing.
Shout out to
put him in work out there. He the real thing.
Shout out to Jerk. We with Jerk like 2 weeks ago, man. Jerk the homie. We f***ed around. We been f***ing around. That's my dog.
Jerk with that music too, though, right?
Yeah, he do music and he do films and shit.
Yeah.
He can help with my podcast. I'm fucking with that's my dog.
Yeah, Jerk my dog.
I put me up with him and Guy. My bad Guy, dog. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Guy, Will, Paco.
Yeah. I want to make sure that we be instrumental in being some of the dudes that let people know, like, when I'm in New Orleans, like I said, I'm a popular New Orleans dude, uptown dude, but outside of uptown, when I'm outside of New Orleans, I'm a New Orleans dude. I'm a New Orleans, not just an uptown Magnolia, Calio, 11 Wall, you know what I'm saying? I got love in 11 Wall, I got love in the U, love in the New York, but like downtown, bro, 6th Wall, 5th Wall, 9th Wall, 7th Wall, say, bro, them dudes is just as important as anybody else in the city. You go your motherfucking ass to motherfucking on Canal Street if you want to and get to with somebody out the Iberville if you want to. You better know where you at. Cause they deep and they right across the street and they ain't got no problem going to get them bitches. Under the feet. So you gotta know where you at, man. Them places ain't nowhere to play with, man. I was at home last night. I see with the thing walking this little boy with a whole stick in his pocket. On motherfucking what that is, bro? No, what that is?
Just casually, just out.
Just walking with his son. You know I got the remote control to the car. He got that bitch on. I'm like, yeah, okay. Supposed to have that bitch on you though. It's serious down here. It's Vulture Island, man.